non-competes have to be reasonable. The restrictions have to be reasonable, and the way that the courts look at those restrictions and determine whether they're reasonable, they have to be limited in scope. So the scope of the work that is being restricted. So it can't just be you can't go work for anyone doing anything. It has to be limited to what that employee was doing for that particular company.
And you mentioned sales, so let's just say I said media before, let's say someone is in media sales and they want to go sell copy machines in our town. Is that okay?
Right. If it's something completely different and the employer where they're at right now doesn't do that type of work,
okay,
then there should be no restriction on them to go do that work in another area. So so the agreement, the non-compete provisions also have to be limited in geography. So as you mentioned, this particular area, the CSRA, or you can even limit it by county. Say, Columbia County, Richmond County, Burke County, that sort of thing. Or you can do it by square miles, or you can do it by radius. So you can say a 5-mile radius, 10-mile radius, something like that. And it has to be restricted to the area which that company is doing business in.
So if someone was selling cars in Richmond County, Georgia, on Washington Road,
right,
and they wanted to do the same thing, but maybe it's in Aiken, or maybe it's a little further into South Carolina, that potentially could be okay?
Well, potentially could be okay into South Carolina if, as you know, this CSRA, we're so, it's just the river dividing South Carolina and Georgia. Yeah. So a lot of times the companies do sell to, Aiken County and That's Edgefield true. And that sort of thing. So, it could be enforceable as long as the company is selling to that area. But, it wouldn't be reasonable for them to say, well, you can't go sell in Kentucky if the company's never been selling there.